Hello and welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's in the middle of my lunchtime. Let's share together. This is a reading for all zodiac signs. And you're here because maybe you're hungry. Because you're meant to be. You'll be drawn to it. You'll be drawn to the energy. Please participate in the live chat. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I was just starving. I've had a really awesome morning, but also out of the ordinary for me. So it was awesome, but great. It was out of the ordinary, but great. So I'm just trying to catch up. But if you're looking for zodiac sign specific messages, go check out my main channel, my premier channel. Stop it. BornWithoutBoundariesTarot.com. I'm sorry, at BornWithoutBoundaries Tarot on YouTube. There you will find every single week 12 new messages for each zodiac sign and their energy readings. So yeah, you can check them out for your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. Anyway, hello guys. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Oh, I just saw 111. I keep seeing that. I see 111 all the time. That means all good things. That's what it means. I am a little early, so maybe that's it. I don't know if that's impacting. I'm going to wait for some people to get on. We'll see. Okay, good. We'll see if people come on. But then I'll just go into the reading, and it's okay because the reading is as powerful whether or not you're participating in the live chat or if you're watching it afterward. It's okay. I'm Italian. I'm a pro at talking while I'm eating. It's cultural, baby. I was raised this way. Thursday. Today's Thursday. Wow. Oh my God, time flies. The color of the day is purple. It's a day of harvest, to reap abundance that you've worked really hard for. I'm reading from Llewellyn's Witch's Date book, which I absolutely love. It's a great go-to every day. What's up, Sammy? It's a great go-to every day. And especially for new people to astrology, it doesn't really share astrology so much as it shares the astronomy and what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my hair together. It's not working. Tomorrow is a big day astrologically. Pluto goes into retrograde. Mercury enters into Gemini, and the moon enters Taurus. So we have a big shift happening on Friday. Of course, Mercury loves being in Gemini. It's its home. It really loves it. Oh, it's 6:23. That's wonderful. My son's going to get some good news. I know he is, or he's going to find himself in a very clever particular spot. Pluto going into retrograde is interesting. It usually does happen, or it happened last year, between Taurus season and Libra season, because it stays in retrograde for a while. This is a time when a lot of things, for example, last year, a lot of things were building up. A lot of things during the Pluto retrograde last year, between May and October. It's between Taurus and Libra season. A lot of things were started to come out. A lot of things were starting to be learned. Those are the things that we're discussing and that are coming out and that are being completed now. So this is almost like next year's roundup for what's going to be coming out, what's going to be exposed, because Pluto exposes truth. Pluto is probably the most honest energy because it can't be anything that it isn't. Pluto is the very opposite of deceptive. It's completely and totally transparent, but it's hidden. What does that mean? It's just real and it's there, and it's always apparent somehow, but it runs beneath the current of all of us. It's the parts of ourselves that we like to keep hidden or deny exist. If we're ashamed of our primal self, if we're not ashamed of our primal self, then we have no problem talking about Pluto or embracing our beast, our primal. I won't even call it the shadow. I'll call it the beast, the primal. That's what Pluto is. I gotta paint these little skinny. Oh, that's too dark. Jesus. Good God. I gotta paint these skinny little lips of mine so you guys can see me. I know you can hear me, but so you can see me. Really interesting energy. We were talking a little bit about it yesterday. Hold on. Saturday, Friday. So Jupiter is just Jupiter is square the midheaven, and not square, conjunct the midheaven, and Venus it's also in that conjunction. Technically, so is Neptune. Everything except Mars, all hanging out there by himself, pouting because it doesn't like to be in Pisces. So I'm not going to hang out with you. Yeah. No, it's so Jupiter is conjunct perfectly the midheaven. This is when we really get known for who we are. We really get appreciated, and even what we're really good at gets volumized or optimized somehow. And of course, Venus is there too, so there's a lot of love. Oh, Sha, thank you so much. You're a blessing in and of yourself. So God bless you for that contribution. Thanks for everything you do and your commitment to us. You're welcome, and you make it easy. Thank you. Next week, if you guys watch the Taurus video, Taurus just went up today, right? Yeah, it's Taurus, Gemini, Aries. All the fucking videos today are off the hook. You guys, I don't know if they're your sign, but go watch them. They're off the hook. They're off the hook. This is incredible energy. For the next week, this is incredible energy. Now, Pluto is still Pluto goes into retrograde. So by Saturn, Pluto is fully in retrograde. Interestingly, yeah. It flows, and then so Pluto goes into retrograde around the same time, as Mars. As Mercury enters Gemini. That's when the shit gets told. That's when it all comes out. Or that's when we maybe feel the confidence. We have confidence to be able to talk about something again, because we've kind of been working out all our demons up until now, and now Pluto puts himself into retrograde. It's a time when the hidden becomes hidden again, kind of thing. I feel like in a lot of ways Pluto is like Pluto isn't Persephone, but it is the underworld. The underworld comes up and it goes back down. And now when it's in retrograde is when it does its real major work. So this Pluto in retrograde is trying to this Mercury in Gemini, which is ridiculously curious, intensely intelligent, like private investigator mode, like digging deep down, even into those places that are not knowledge or wisdom. They're more emotion or intuition, or like the psychology of somebody. So a lot of this shit is going to be discovered and come out. I'm telling you. I'm excited. Let me see how it's going to come out. Okay, the midheaven. Oh, you know what? Next week, Jupiter and Venus are gonna conjunct, and they're gonna be conjunct for 2 days. Over this weekend, it's psychotic. This energy is psychotic. It's psychotic. Starting Saturday and Sunday. That's how it's gonna come out. It's interesting. It's almost like maybe admitting something to somebody. Maybe like admitting something to somebody just because you love them enough to do it. Finally being able to make amends and admit to what you've done wrong in order to be able to let go of all the stress and strain it takes to continue to lie or hate or be angry. It's the ability to, through love, expand beyond your own ego. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Trina? Hey, Megan. What's up, DNA? Hi, Sarah. Hey, Jess. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Michelle. I said hi to Sammy. Thank you so much, Shaw, for that donation. I appreciate it. Deary, what's up? Thanks. I appreciate. Yeah. Ooh, well, Taurus has just been vibing off the hook. You can't ignore the energy. And for Tauruses and Libras alike, this is going to be huge energy because Venus conjunct Jupiter is just going to kind of explode. It's going to be explosive. In terms of Libra's reading, it would have come on the end of it'll happen like at the end, like on the end of the energy cycle that the reading covers, because Libra comes out on Tuesday. But I told Libra the name of the fucking video is Everybody Wants You. That's how it's going to impact Jupiter. That's how it's going to impact Libras. Everybody's going to fucking want you. Yeah. And it's, you know what? Not only that, it's going to be healing and nurturing and loving. Yeah. I don't go by that as much though. Oh, I can't wait. I know something's coming, and I know that sounds so general. It's like, what's coming, Michelle? Tell us, articulate. I feel like there's some big confession that's happening. Like a major confession. That's all I can say. And I think it's happening because of love, out of love. Some sort of love is going to help somebody to realize where they've been wrong, admit it, and make up. That's kind of what I feel. And that may be happening in your, personal relationships as well. This is a wonderful time to love each other enough to transcend your ego. Okay, let's get into the cards. I had the privilege of doing an interview today. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I had the privilege of doing an interview today for a podcast. And I'm so excited because it was so much fun. And the woman that I got to meet is so exceptional. She's a curly girl like me. And I was just really blown away by the whole experience. So I can't wait to share that with you. It will be up within the next, I would say, month. Oh, I'm sorry, little Bo. I'm sorry. Come here. It'll be up within the next month. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Come. No, up to their mommy. Come here. Up to their mommy. Come here. Up to their mommy. Come on. Up. No. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. It's a kisses. It's kisses time. That's all. It's time for kisses. That's all. Oh, she smells my sandwich. Do you see her? That's where it is. I put my sandwich over there. She's like, oh, Mitch, I see you didn't eat that. You gonna eat that? That's my dog. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. All she's thinking about is a sandwich. That's all she could care about. I'm sorry. No offense, guys. No offense, but that's all she could care about is the sandwich. Hi, everybody. You want that sandwich? You want that sandwich? It's got mustard on it, though. I don't know if that's really good for you. She's like, let's try. Let's just try. You're a happy dog. You're a happy dog now. Oh, I love her. She's so magical. You magical. You mommy's magic. Hey, shithead. Look at me. I love you. All right, get down. Oh, she's like, wait, what? Wait, what? I get fed here. I get adored here. Like my shirt? My sister and sister-in-law get, hey, Mercury, can you chill out? Mercury retrograde's coming up. Oh, yeah, baby. That's okay. we don't get scared of Mercury retrogrades here, do we? No. Why? Because they're not scary. They legitimately happen 3 times a year. It is eclipse season though, but eclipse season, once again, happens every time this year. Will it impact the astrology? Yeah, and I will start incorporating it into the astrology. But guys, when it happens every fucking year, or it happens 3 times a year, do you flip out about it? No. It's so silly how we I think it's the lack of knowledge, the lack of astrological knowledge that flips out about it. It's almost too easy. But really it's not, it's really nothing to flip out about. And we'll talk about it when it comes. You ready for the cards? Let's do it. Whew. Prince of Cups. There's some sort of offer of love or expression of love or owning, demonstration, a demonstration of love. Maybe somebody is finally demonstrating their love, finally able to tell somebody how they feel. And then we have 9 of Swords. There's been a lot of stress, a lot of sadness. It says cruelty. So it's almost like love is coming together. It's almost like the prince is saving the princess, or princess is saving the prince, whatever it is. It's like love is saving the day. And I just talked about that. That's interesting that the cards came out. It's love is coming to help where there was pain and suffering and sadness. And then we have 6 of Wands here. And 6 of Wands is victory and success. So yes, fair maiden shall be rescued. Ooh, these are archetypes, not literal. So FYI, they're metaphors. Sign. This is somebody who knows what they want and goes for it. He is in command. This is an energy of being in command of your creative everything, of everything that you make in your life, of being in command of it, being in command of your own situation, your own life, what you want to do, taking action, pursuing it, going for it. This is vitality. This is energy. Like the King of Wands is only one step down from the Emperor kind of thing. It's like, he's just there. He's vital. He's vitality. He's all passion. And the lovers are here. So there's definitely love in the air. And it's coming on the end of a lot of sadness about something. It could be finally getting over somebody, or it could be love saves the day. Dun, 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 dun. Love coming in just the right time. 5 of Wands ends up as our central energy, which means there's conflict inside of us, or we feel like there's always somebody against us or beating us down or beating us out for our opportunities. There's some sort of strife, and it's this kind of energy that inspires us to change. Okay. We have Ace of Pentacles here. Really beautiful energy, which means there's a wonderful and profitable outcome on the other side. Okay, hold on. 7 of Pentacles. It's like we have the Ace of Pentacles first, and then we have 7 of Pentacles, which means we're working hard on something. It's like it's like being given an opportunity, but not knowing what to do with it. Okay. And then we have King of Cups here. Once again, I feel like this is almost like the sacrifice of money, sacrificing money because you're realizing it wasn't working. So the Ace of Pentacles is like more than money. You're getting more than money. This 7 of Pentacles is whatever wouldn't work out. Now there's King of Cups coming in. He's help. He wants to help. He wants to give. He gives what he can. He gives what he knows he can give and still stay in balance himself. Prince of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, very slow, lethargic, working with somebody. This could also be, It's like an opportunity to help you out with any kind of financial issues that you've been having. And then we have Three of Cups here, which is something to celebrate about, like something like people celebrating you, or people wanting you around, or people that you like being around. So this is King of Cups, Prince of Pentacles, Three of Wands. We got a lot of characters here today. That's what it might be. There could be a lot of people competing. Amber McClure, what are you doing, dude? I love you, girl. You rock. Thank you so much for your contribution, Amber. Thank you so much. Girl, I love you too. It's a lemon head. I love these animations. I'm getting distracted, but thank you, Amber. Prince of Pentacles, Three of Cups, King of Cups. This could be a lot of different opportunities that are sort of swarming around you, a lot of different suitors that are vying for your attention. This could be, I just said it to Libra. Everybody loves you. Everybody wants you around. It's like an expansion or a growth in popularity. This may even be people are fighting over you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, I'll take it. Yes, I'll take it. Listen, I'd rather have options. Hold on. Let me just see. Okay. 122. Oh, shit. I have a veterinary appointment at 2:30 today. I think it was today. I'm all over the place. Imagine. Can you even imagine it? You have imagined it. This is something right out of your imagination. It seems like a dream come true. Yeah. Could you even imagine this? Things are about to change. Flexibility. Things are about to change. It's also saying be imaginative, be creative, because your creativity is going to make you see where the opportunities are. It's also going to allow you to be flexible right now in this current situation. This is a daily reading, so it's 24 hours. So it's saying, be open-minded, be broad-minded, be flexible. And you will legitimately, that's how you'll figure out a way to make things work out. Water is flexible. The King of Cups is somebody who is malleable. He'll bend. He'll not bend in a bad way, in a very good way. Like that's his strength. This is just still pretty peculiar to me. I don't understand this Ace of Pentacles. It's be flexible for how you've been doing things. So it's not like what you're doing is worthless, but you're doing it wrong. That's why you're not getting anything on the other side of it. Nothing's coming out of it. So this is a sense of, this is when you realize what you've been doing wrong, like what you've been doing that's been counterproductive. That's the Seven of Pentacles. It's like counterproductive. You can't figure out, why isn't this growing? It's not that it doesn't have tremendous potential. It does have tremendous potential, but it's like something just had to be changed or altered in a little way, and it has to become clear. So that's what's going to become clear, is what needs to be changed, what needs to be altered. There's also a sense of take it real slow, be flexible. It could even be like, be flexible with how much you're being offered or how much you're asking for in salary. Be flexible. I don't know what that means. I don't like hearing that, but it would imply that there's opportunity here that would make up for it, or would justify being flexible when it comes to pay. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm going to use the Written in the Stars deck. I just updated the information in my description box. I realized how behind things were, and I needed to update a lot of stuff. Ooh, okay, stop. You gotta stop. We have Andromeda. We have Virgo. We have past lives, and then we have winged messengers. That shit gave me the chills. Okay, I'm just going to read it because I'm still learning this deck, so I want to read it to you. We'll find out together. Ow. Acceptance. Limiting beliefs, and this is where flexibility comes in, and this is where imagination comes in. It's like, be flexible. Limiting beliefs stand in the way of accepting others who might appear to be different. The critical mind will trigger fear-based judgment. Perhaps you have felt like an alien at times in your life. Learn to accept yourself as a unique treasure and reach out to others who might feel estranged. Just because someone doesn't understand you doesn't mean you aren't important. Stay open minded and work on ways to love yourself. Community service is a good avenue to meet people from all walks of life and build confidence. It may also prove beneficial if you deepen your knowledge of metaphysics. This study will help you embrace the wondrous world around you. Oh, you better gear up. And then we have Virgo here. Children who didn't receive proper emotional support in early childhood. Are you hearing this? Like, that's crazy. May lack connection with this inner light that radiates from the heart. It can be hidden beneath aggressive behavior. Those who bully are cut off from their heart and show the degree they have been wounded by the injuries they inflict. If you or someone you know has experienced this, please get professional help. You are here to shine in a very unique way. You matter. Cultivate luminosity in light to light the world around you with warmth and love. Make a difference. You might consider a career as an actor, author, or teacher. Oh, stop. That's not Virgo. That's Leo. Oh. I'm telling you guys, nothing happens by mistake. I read that for a reason. So Virgo is a nudge to look at your daily routine to make necessary adjustments. If you have neglected your health, now is the time to give attention to important self-care. Try colonics cleanses and immune boosting vitamins. Subtle reactions to GMOs and other chemicals hidden in foods are common and often hard to diagnose. An elimination diet may be necessary to target problem areas. Check the obvious places for mold and ensure the purity of drinking water. Use a good filter. It's time to become proactive, simplify, and clean up your life to flourish. You guys, I read that Leo energy for a reason. This is all about healing, especially from childhood trauma where you felt like an alien or you felt like you weren't understood. I'm telling you right now, this is part of your path life progression. It's part of what you needed to understand and learn. I'll tell you why, because you were probably on some level a fucking prick to somebody in your past life. And this was why you were put into their position in life this time around, so you could understand their perspective, right? And open your mind and open your heart to understand that opposite perspective from you. Then we have, when I'm going to read past lives too, though I'm going to read all of them because I want to read them. I'm curious. As an intricate soul in a human body, you have returned to Earth in the company of your soul tribe to play another role in a new lifetime. And it's interesting because we were just talked about acting, right? Acting, performing, writing. You have returned to earth. This is the continuation of a journey where you will work to balance karma and master life lessons to ultimately reach the plateau of enlightenment. No one quite knows how long this process takes. Embark on a search for deeper meaning about your current path, or learn more about the soul contracts you entered into with parents and certain people to better understand aspects of a relationship that may otherwise be unexplainable. You might explore beliefs of what happens when you pass over so that you may overcome fear. I'm telling you that. Like, that's just the damn truth. Um, to delve into your past lives, engage the services of a shaman or trained hypnotherapist to have a past life regression. Winged messengers. Holy shit. Okay. The majestic eagle. These are all different kinds of birds. The majestic eagle personifies freedom, power, and good timing. It represents the need to persevere. A cardinal's message is to express gratitude, and in doing so, you will find more harmony. Bluebirds are a symbol of fertility, happiness, and celebrating something new. Doves signify the need for inner peace. This may also indicate the importance of sharing your life with a partner. The tiny hummingbird reminds you to be more adaptable and forgiving, especially of yourself. All of these messengers are connected to the angelic realm and may be a nudge from a spirit guide or a departed loved one. They want you to remember that those closest to you who have passed over continue to love you. Ask for guidance and then look for the magic in synchronicity to follow. Oh my God. Wow. Somebody is somebody legitimately somebody is talking to us. And somebody has been trying to talk to us and tell us this for a while. Especially the fact that you're loved, and as well to help guide you to be around the people who will love you best in this lifetime. You had to learn there was a past life experience, something that you experienced from childhood trauma had directly to do with maybe trauma you caused in your past life. I know that sounds horrible and terrible, but it's not when you believe in reincarnation and karma and dharma. This idea that you could live a wonderful life this life and have hurt people to get there, and then you will have to suffer that in your next life. And as a linear consciousness, you will just feel like the whole world is unfair until you realize your life is not just your experiences on this world, it's all your experiences on this world and the connection from one of your lives to another. So ultimately, it's to own your trauma and to take responsibility for your trauma, and then to heal your trauma, work through the trauma to heal it, that is actually going to liberate you from that dharma and help set your karma in this life to be what you have dictated it to be living in a world that you want to be in. Instead of the world that you were given, it's now becoming the world that you have created. There are messengers that are helping you, trying to reach you to say something to you today. So be very particular about the kind of messengers that are around you. Like be not be particular about the kind of messengers, but listen particularly closely today. There's if that will be very necessary. Um just did past life reading, and yesterday birds. Wow, 7 out of my 9 cards yesterday. That's so cool. I like your channel very much. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Hey, dearie. What's up, Jim Henry? Hey, totally. So, I mean, this is and I think when people hear own your own trauma, low vibrational or unharmonious people will be like, that's horrible. You should never talk like that. I'm like, no, the only way to heal trauma is to deal with the trauma. It's not, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to stay you're going to stay broken, and you're going to stay sick and get sicker when you don't face, when you don't embrace, and you don't decide to heal. That's just how it works. And it's not about fair, unfair. At least not just in this life. It's definitely about fair, because it's about balance. You're not asked to do anything that you didn't earn. I know. And when we become adults, that's why with children, it's always, it's unfair, it's unfair. Becoming an adult is like, it's not about fair. It's about what I got to get done. Now, these messengers are all about what you got to get done. And there are messengers that are going to offer you clarity, because it is fair to say, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm here stuck, and I'm willing, God, I'm willing to fix this. But what do I got to do? What is it that you need me to know? I'm really confused here. There are messages there are messengers coming in. That's where the birds come in. That's where the messages come in, to help clarify what it is you actually have to get done, what it is you actually have to do. That's where the birds come in, to clarify all that. Whoa. Jeez. Wow. Heart chakra. Your heart chakra is opening up. Oh, you damn straight it's fucking opening up. With Jupiter conjunct Venus, dude, we're legitimately all gonna open up. Some truth is gonna come out that's going to cause a lot of mental conflict, because you thought the opposite was true. There's truth coming out about mental conflict. The heart chakra and the truth are here. Somebody's going to be telling the truth, or truth is going to come out about somebody's conflict, like about something that somebody has been trying to hold in, because their heart is opening up. This is a clear testimony to somebody who has been lying is now going to tell the truth, because the mental conflict and the heartache has been building inside of them. Now, lying could have been just lie of omission, right? I don't want to talk about what I've been going through. So that could be what it is too. Finally talking about, or being able to speak about, all that you've been ashamed of and trying to hide inside. That doesn't mean you did something wrong, but the trauma is often, people are ashamed of it, right? Trauma is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. By saying it's your responsibility, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying you're the one that's got to clean it up. That's just the truth. Because in cleaning it up, you actually develop the superpower of not only never having it happen again, but also being able to help others. And that's where reaching out to others and philanthropy comes in, being sure that others can heal, or able to protect others from this happening. And that's where you become the conduit for light, peace, and balance. And those scales don't understand, something's coming out, because that's the first step in actually being able to heal and do something about the sadness, the hurt, the pain, the suffering that you've endured for so fucking long. It's going to come out. There's something it's coming out. It's being revealed, it's being admitted, it's being confessed, it's being said. How many ways you want me to put it? It's coming out. What's up, Kerber? David Bowie visited me in a dream. Okay. Last night, he was an Aquarius, I believe, to bring humanity and unconditional love. He's an Aquarius, or was. He looked like an angel and communicated through his heart. It was so real and left me feeling a sense of clarity. Wow. So just so that you know, I will ask you this question as somebody who actually does dream interpretations. What does David Bowie represent to you? So if he represents somebody that you've always admired, then that's why your dreams put it into the form of him because they knew that he was somebody you would listen to. Also, you probably associate David Bowie with humanitarianism and being a good person. You probably already think that about him. So, once again, your angel was put into the form of somebody who you would believe if they said it. So, ultimately, they're trying to make you the messengers try to make you as comfortable as possible. So they deliver it in a form where you'll be able to you'll welcome it. You'll want to digest it. You'll want to take it in. So ultimately, that I would say is a very clear message. He looked like an angel and communicated through his heart to bring humanity and unconditional love. I think you were tapped by an angel, legitimately, like legitimately tapped to share and bring and do. It's like almost like a call to action. DNA, loving the deep truths today. It's intense. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. First, trust your primal instincts, and also animals are being drawn to you to help you understand and put meaning to intuition. Like, look at your animal messengers. And then we have stag, trust and thrive. So you know that when it's coming, the messengers are coming from the sky. When you finally reach stag or deer, you finally see one, you know that it's here. It's been physicalized, or it's time to take physical action on something. In other words, what this is telling me is somebody's been thinking about this for quite some time. Somebody has been receptive and thinking, or it's been inspiring thoughts in their head, and now it's about to come out physical. It's going to be physicalized. It was intellectualized, and now it's going to be physicalized. This is the physicalization of something that you've been thinking of for a while. This could also be something that you've been working on for a while, especially with Mercury going into Gemini, something that you've been writing, something that you've been composing. Those two things, or something that you've been learning. You've been thinking it in your head, and now you're actually going to be able to put pen to paper and physicalize it, or even in some cases, share it with others. Yeah, something that you have been thinking in your head is going to be physicalized. That's really sweet. You see the little fawn, and then you see the deer. So this has grown into something that's quite formidable and respected. And this is also about your growth, your personal growth. Here, you've grown beyond what you were made to be, growing into what you have decided to be. I gotta say, this reading is like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. I saw a doe early this morning walking the dogs. Oh, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Yeah, when you see doe is about grace and acceptance and love, especially in the face of adversity. She is more in line with peace and gracefulness, especially under of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays. I got to check my time. Wedding, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. So there's some sort of celebration coming up. There will be something to celebrate, and there's a lot of abundance that's coming within this celebration. I got to do the moon card. Come on, I can't not do the moon card. This is also Aquarius energy. Show the world the real you. You're not afraid to be different. And we talked about that earlier in the card with Andromeda energy, which is very Aquarian energy. Show the world the real you. And this is believe in the impossible. This is definitely in reverse. So what you want, it landed right on. At once, you never thought that you could love who you are or that anybody else could love you. Now you know, you've had an acceptance. You 100% can be loved for exactly who you are. And there is acceptance. There's self-acceptance. And because there's self-acceptance, this is love coming back into the world, people loving authenticity, things that are strange, things that are unusual, people loving things that are unusual to them, finding finding like like I've been talking about this for weeks, ever since all this energy has been coming in Pisces. This is a sense of loving somebody or opening up to loving somebody or something that before this beautiful energy in Pisces happened, you would have only seen them in their 3D mask. You wouldn't have seen their soul. But now it's like we're looking at souls. And so there's so much for us to really love. It's a chance for us to connect with the true person. It's a chance for us to be our true person and let somebody connect to us. It's a chance to tell the truth, even about those things that are unusual about ourselves, and be loved more for it. But we would have never thought, because this is part of our trauma. Part of our trauma is that we were told we would never be loved for who we are, or at least encouraged to believe it. And we experienced a lot of cruelty when we were young. So we have Archangel Uriel. A great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and in our world. Damn, I can't. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Heart and mind unite in harmonious balance. It's all coming together. Mindfulness. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. DNA, thank you, sweetheart. God bless you. And I love the rose. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for your donation. Diversity. This is it. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. Whoa, is all I have to say. Whoa. 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 We are all set. Today is the turning point. Wherever you are, it's going to be different. Especially how you perceive yourself and how you're accepted by others. I got to let you guys go. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I promise. Thank you for all your comments and stuff. I'm sorry. Only can go up. Only can go up, right? There's a lot of different directions we can go, Paige. Which way do you choose to go? Which way do you choose? But I feel like this is, yes, divine intervention on the behalf of the weirdos, the freaks, the losers, the creeps, the ones who have been rejected. This is wonderful, because remember how Pisces loves. Pisces always loves the rejected, the freaks, the losers, the creeps, because nobody else will love them. And Pisces wants to love anything unconditionally. It's a natural Jupiterian Neptune energy. And with Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, right now conjuncting midheaven, Jupiter is, and then am I Yoda? Conjuncting midheaven, Jupiter is now. Jupiter is right now conjuncting the midheaven, and then Venus is about to conjunct Jupiter. You better stop. You better stop. This is when the freaks, the geeks, the losers, the rejects become. You start to see them for the souls that they are and how beautiful they really are. And this is the time when it can really turn around and change for those people who have felt for so long that they were never going to make a breakthrough. Or if you take it as a microcosm, you could see it as the part of your life that you just couldn't figure out or make a breakthrough. There's just one more thing, Seven of Pentacles. I just want to clarify. Clarify Seven of Pentacles for me. What were we doing wrong? Not making a decision. Two of Wands. Always thinking that there was something. That's how we were stalling ourselves. We were always thinking that something else was out there that was better, that was undermining our own energy. Also, what could have been undermining, was people were always thinking of us. Well, there might be something better. There's going to be something better. I think there's something better. There's got to be something better out there. Somebody was looking behind your back thinking, oh, there's something better. Guess what? They learned the hard way that it's not. There's not. They learned the hard way that there's not. And now they're coming back around to celebrate you because they finally realized what a gem they had in their hands. Now that they open their heart and they're seeing with their heart, not their ego, it's going to be a different story for you, especially for the underdog. This is the day the underdog rises, or over the weekend. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next week. I mean, no, not next week. That's my sign off for the zodiac readings. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys. And go watch Taurus, Aries, and Gemini because they're off the fucking hook.